If you understand the requirement, you have a strategy in place, now is the time that you put in all this information, how you're going to respond to the disruption, right? Be it that actually the denied access because of this knife attack that we see in the video and all those things, how you're going to respond to this incident, how do you going to resume, continue in your operation, and how you're going to recover back and restore back to the normal. Business continuity plan. So this plan itself basically want to establish procedure. You want to actually to write down how you're going to timely send out the warning signal. I think Melvin was mentioning about this earlier on, the call tree. How do you go inform the staff? You cannot depend on your handphone actually to inform everybody because that's going to be time consuming. You want to actually have a structure itself when crisis happen. The first person make the decision, 1 call 3, 3 call 9. Okay, in the today perspective, there's a lot of notification system sent by SMS, sent by actually different method of it, right? And to notify people. So the BCP plan going to be document how you're going to make the decision and how you're going to recover in the case of crisis happen. And we say that we don't want to write 1,001 plan. We want to keep to one business continuity plan, how you continue in the operation. The response plan in the emergency, fire response and knife attack response, it might be different. So you can have a different response plan for that perspective. But your business is remain the same, regardless whatever crisis happen. I want to make sure these 5 activities being carried out. So you focus in the business and not follow on the scenario of crisis. So you need to keep it flexible, allow actually any incident that happen, they based on a result-orientated to manage it. I continue to provide at least 20% of resources to my key customer. So that is result-oriented. How they actually do it, then the resources and the strategy need to cater on that. Left with only one last thing, exercise. We used to call it testing and exercise, but testing actually is only one of the way to verify it. We prefer to call it exercise. The more that you do it, you're getting better. So we want people to practice it. You can be doing the exercise in the senior management level, come up with a scenario, how we're going to make a decision, who's going to make which portion of decision, right? We can all appreciate in the company, especially if it's SME or local company, you may not actually specify the role and responsibility or the JD, job description itself, as detailed to the point that which portion covered by who, right? But in the case of crisis, you need to be very specifically mention who will deal with the communication portion, right? Even you do not have a marketing team or comms team, you need to deal with that because during crisis, you need to talk to people, you need to send out the message itself. If they do not get the information, everybody will just, the rumors will just go worse. Right? And then how you're going to deal with it, how do you deal with response, right? So, and the exercise actually will need to help you to validate this portion. Whatever you put in place the strategy, will it work or not? You carry out the testing, carry out actually the verification to make sure that what you actually put in place, it really works. And look for the weakness. A lot of the senior management will be very negative. If you have a testing, you come out something that's not working well, right? They will be very disappointed. You should not look at it in that way. Because do you rather to have a problem during crisis or do you rather have a problem during exercise? You found a problem in the exercise, you mitigate it, and you move on. It's actually better for your organization. No plan is complete until you actually fully test it. So you're trying to do the testing, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself that how you can do it better. What are the scenario itself that actually you can deal with it better, right, under this. So it can be anti-terrorism exercise, right? It can be a call tree exercise. It can be a crisis simulation exercise. You get some of the video, right? Or actually play the video, they see the video itself. If this thing happened to us, we are running a mall. If this thing happened to us, right, or happened in our factory, how are we going to deal with it? Who's going to make the decision? How are we going to do the escalation? Are we ready to deal with it? So that is something that a purpose of exercise.